This is a bowl of strawberry rice worth 800 million yen. Every single grain is made from a miniature strawberry. The sweet and sour taste combined with the soft, chewy texture creates grains that burst in your mouth. It's like eating Pop Rocks. To celebrate Teriko's return, Komatsu pulled out a banana stuffed with fatty pork belly. After gently pan-frying it, he topped it off with chocolate caviar, a dish that could only be described as divine. To finish off the meal, they shared a bowl of century soup, and Teriko couldn't help but sigh in awe. He thought to himself, this is what it must be like to live like a god. After eating their fill, Komatsu curiously asked Teriko, what does the taste of fine ingredients really like? To his surprise, Teriko just smiled faintly, because, in fact, he had never tasted them himself. As a partner, he finally realized that he couldn't conquer the culinary world on his own, so he wanted to take Komatsu along to experience it together. Touched by the gesture, Komatsu immediately wanted to make even more delicious food for Teriko, but just as he was about to start, an unexpected thing happened. With a sharp cracking sound, Komatsu's beloved kitchen knife snapped. It turned out that he had carelessly used it to cut a chestnut made of black obsidian. Losing his cherished knife, Komatsu burst into tears. Though the knife wasn't expensive, it was the first knife he had ever bought, and it had been with him for so long. He was more upset than if he'd lost a girlfriend. Teriko, seeing this, furrowed his brow and comforted Komatsu. He decided to take Komatsu to find the legendary blacksmith Milk. It was said that Milk could forge knives that could slice through steel with ease, and he often ventured into the death abyss, his body covered in terrifying scars. But this man was incredibly mysterious, and it was hard to get a meeting with him. When Komatsu saw the thousands of steep stairs ahead, he almost started crying. Each step was over 2 meters high, which felt like a nightmare to someone as weak as Komatsu. He was exhausted after climbing just a few levels, while Teriko moved effortlessly, like he was walking on flat ground. If they didn't hurry, they'd probably be stuck at the base until next year. They climbed from day to night, and by the time they reached the foot of the mountain, a monstrous, fur-covered beast appeared behind him. Luckily, Teriko was quick to rescue him, but right ahead, a pack of rock wolves appeared. They leapt over the wolves. They pushed on, climbing with all their might, and soon, they could see the mountaintop. At that moment, the beasts behind them suddenly stopped. It seemed there was something terrifying at the top. With one final push, they reached the summit. All that greeted them was a dilapidated stone hut. Just as Komatsu was about to knock, a sharp, cutting blast of knife energy shot out. Komatsu didn't notice it and kept moving forward. Teriko, seeing this, rushed to stop him. Suddenly, a one-eyed monster lunged at Komatsu from behind. At that moment, a blade of sharp knife light shot out from the stone hut, instantly slicing off all the monster's armor. The beast that had been so fierce moments ago tucked its tail and ran. Turning around, the two men saw a figure holding a kitchen knife, who had appeared without them noticing. When they learned that this man was the legendary Milk they'd been searching for, both Teriko and Komatsu were stunned. They had always imagined that Milk would be a towering giant. Though they had their doubts, they followed him inside the hut. Inside, the walls were lined with legendary knives. Komatsu was thrilled, but just as he reached out to touch one, something unexpected happened.